Hey everyone, today's video is about when villains attack you in front of him. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. The sun was setting as Bakugou and you walked home from a long day of work. You were both tired, but you were also happy to be spending time together. As you rounded the corner to your apartment building, you saw a group of villains standing in front of it. The villains were all wearing masks and carrying weapons. "What do you want?" Bakugo demanded. "We're here to take you down," one of the villains said. "You're a threat to us, so why won't we?" "Oh, over my dead body," Bakugo said. The villains charged at Bakugo and you. Bakugo quickly used his quirk and started fighting back. You were unharmed, but you did your best to help Bakugo by distracting the villains. The fight was long and hard. Bakugo was injured, but he refused to give up. You were also injured, but you kept fighting alongside Bakugo. Finally, Bakugo was able to defeat the villains. He was exhausted, but he was also victorious. He turned to you and saw that you were hurt. "Are you okay, man?" he asked. You nodded. "I'm fine, thanks to you." He smiled. "I'll always be here to protect you." He leaned in and kissed Bakugo. He was surprised at first, but he quickly kissed you back. The kiss was passionate and loving. It was a reminder of how much you both loved each other. After it ended, Bakugo helped you to your apartment. You were both injured, but you were happy to be together and safe. You spent the rest of the night cuddling and talking. You talked about your lives, your dreams, and whatever happened that night. The next morning, Bakugo woke up to find you already gone. He got up and went to the kitchen, where he found a note from you. "I'm going to the hospital to get checked out. I'll be back as soon as I can." The note said. He smiled. He knew that you would be okay. He then went back to bed and fell asleep, knowing that he was loved. When you came back from the hospital, he was already waiting for you at the door. He then ran to you and hugged you tightly. "What happened? Are you okay?" "Yeah, they said I am." "I'm so glad you are." "I'm glad too." "Really?" You hugged him back. You kissed again, and then you went inside to start your day. The villain attack was a scary experience, but it also brought you closer together. You realized how much you loved each other, and you were determined to protect each other no matter what. The next day, Bakugo and you went to the police station to report the villain attack. They took your statements and assured you that they would do everything they could to find the villains. After leaving, Bakugo and you went to the hospital to get Bakugo's injuries checked out. The doctor said that Bakugo had a few cuts and bruises, that he would be fine. As you were leaving the hospital, Bakugo stopped you and turned you to him. "I'm so sorry that this happened to you. I really should have protected you better. It's my role." "No, it's not your fault. I knew the risks when I became a hero." He sighed. "I still don't like it. I don't want anything to happen to you. I just want you to be safe, Lion." You smiled. "I know, and I appreciate that, but I'm a strong person just as you are, and I can take care of myself." He nodded. "I know you are, and I'm still going to worry about you. I wouldn't have it any other way." After you walked around for a little bit, you then went home. The next few weeks were difficult for Bakugo and you. The villain attack had shaken you both up, and you were struggling to cope with the trauma. Bakugo was especially angry. He couldn't believe that someone had hurt the person he loved. He wanted to find the villains and make them pay. You tried to be understanding, but it was hard. You were also angry and you were scared. You didn't know if you would ever feel safe again after that time. One day, Bakugou came home from work early. He found you sitting on the couch, staring at the wall. Hey, what's wrong? I'm just scared. I don't know if I'll ever be able to feel safe again after that time. What if they try to attack me again? Or you? I know. He sat down next to you and put his arm around you. I'm really scared too, man. But we're going to get through this together. I promise. You nodded. I know we will. Because we have each other. You then hugged, and you sat down for a long time, just holding each other. In the weeks that followed, Bakugo and you slowly started to heal. You talked about what had happened, and you supported each other through the tough times. Eventually, you started to feel safe again. You knew that the villains were still out there, but you also knew that you could handle anything together. One day, Bakugo and you were walking through the park when you saw a group of children playing. You smiled. I really want to have kids one day, but I really have to train hard first, just so I know that I can keep myself safe, and then keep them safe as well. Would we be able to ever do that? Yes, we will. And me too, Lan. I want to have a family with you. He smiled at you. He leaned in and pecked his lips. I love you, Bakugo. He pecked you back. I love you too, really. He knew that you would face the challenges in the future. But you were also confident that you will be able to overcome them together. You were a team, and you were stronger together than you were apart. You were going to have that family, for sure, but maybe after being able to protect yourself and not to think about that one time you got attacked by the villains. Truly, it was very traumatic. But maybe even though you fight villains every day for a living, that one time when they attacked you right in front of your apartment was the scariest one that you had ever found. You're going to train hard enough, you and Bakugo, just so you can protect yourselves, each other, then your family, the one you really wanted to have. You're going to be able to do it just after you start training and be better at using your quirks to protect each other and yourselves. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.